Sorry, I got distracted by a video of Kirby, even though I don't like Kirby. Welcome back.
Well, you like Kirby as a character.
I do like Kirby.
Just not the Kirby game so
As
far.
As promised, we'll be talking about Mimikyu. I like it. Next topic.
I don't really like it.
Why?
So, well, I don't deny that it's a good Pokemon. I just think it's overrated.
No, I like it.
I mean, the same with like Pikachu. It's completely overrated, but it's still the face of the generation of the Pokemon.
Yeah, but the difference is Mimikyu's actually like good. It's garbage.
Pikachu is garbage. You know who we really should talk about? Leafington.
Look at that. The fact that the last 3 trainers all had ground types.
Didn't like the last. Wait, didn't we just fight a Sandshrew?
Yes.
So we didn't really come up. What would you guys say is the face of Gen 5?
I don't know. Nobody likes Gen 5.
That's the problem.
I like Gen 5.
I love Gen 5.
Although if I had to say, it would probably be another case of
Zork.
Oh, Zork. Yeah, definitely.
That or the dragons.
Yeah, Zekrom specifically is very popular for some reason.
I think those two were also given a lot of push in the marketing.
I wanted to say Zork because it had a movie of its own.
Yeah, no, I'd say Zork for sure.
Yeah.
Darmanitan. Gen 6, what do you call it? That one Pokemon.
That one
Pokemon.
Denene. Oh gosh.
Honestly, I think Gen 6 doesn't really have an iconic Pokemon of its own. It's more like... I think when, like the most generic thing you can probably think of with Gen 6 would probably be the Megas.
Do you want to know something I would say that you probably won't agree with? Diancie.
No, that was one of the first Pokemon that came to my mind as well.
For some reason, people really like Diancie. It's a mental breakdown. Oh, Sylveon. Yeah.
As the first Gen 6
the
Pokemon.
face of it, though?
I don't know. It was like the first Pokemon. It was like the first Gen 6 Pokemon introduced. I don't know. Diancie would be also a very good choice. Not gonna lie.
Diancie's a great mon. Mega's cool.
I feel it's sad that it's the only Gen 6 Pokemon with a Mega.
There's only one Gen 5 Pokemon with a Mega.
Yeah,
and it's the worst Gen 5 Pokemon.
Well, I mean, it's the EXP Cal.
Bruh, just get a Mega Audino in your Ruby and Sapphire base, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire base. You can only imagine that if Audino is a sack of EXP, a Mega Audino.
Blissey is the same.
That's true.
And Blissey's easier to kill.
Blissey's easier to kill.
What determines how much EXP something is worth?
Usually it's HP stat for some reason.
So Wobbuffet's worth a lot too?
I think so.
It's got a monstrous HP stat.
I honestly don't know. I think it's just a set thing. I think Audino was literally meant to be that way.
I want to look up who what Pokemon has like a really aside from like the obvious choice of Blissey, who else has like a really high HP stat?
Wobbuffet. Pretty sure it's base 130 HP.
Yeah, it's got a very high attack or HP stat. All right, let's kill the Pineapple.
I was still confused when I first saw Pineco and I heard it was a bug type.
Really?
Like, I get it now, but I mean, like, when you look at it, you don't think bug. Like, it looks like a pine cone. Like, it'd be a seed. Here's level 35 Pokemon that still knows Tackle. By the way, it just crit Meditite.
I swear, this man's always getting crit. So he used Dig, and I'm just gonna Body Slam the Pineco then. May as well. Good shit.
It's either that or we switch in Escargoon.
No.
You know, aside from Shedinja, you know, is the lowest base HP? Diglett.
Oh yeah, sure.
Even lower than Magikarp and Pichu.
Do you not remember?
Diglett's got the lowest HP stat like ever.
Oh yeah.
Guacamole was just.
Don't remind me of the Pokemon I accidentally killed.
Ooh, a Houndour. Remember Guacamole from our Nuzlocke lasted like 2 episodes?
Oh yeah. So Wobbuffet is just below Chansey and Blissey. Guzzlord has a base HP of 223.
Yeah, I know.
But Guzzlord also a legend, considered a legendary.
Yeah.
And by default has
same with Zygarde complete form.
Oh, that man's bulky, man's.
Also. Other than Wobbuffet, other very high HP include Wailord at 170, Alomomola at 165, Snorlax at 160, and Slaking at 150, tied with Drifblim, who also has a very high.
Drifblim has a very high HP stat.
So I don't know why I always kind of lean toward. I just love some of the most fire type Pokemon in these games. Like, I know Houndour, Houndoom aren't fantastic Pokemon because...
Well, they look cool.
They are awesome looking.
Houndour.
I just realized I was also thinking about something. Now that with Galar not being, you can't transfer anything that's not in the Pokedex. Imagine if Melmetal and Meltan are not available. Huh. They were literally introduced and they have all this stuff and you can't make use of most of it.
Well, I would kind of be okay with that only because it's technically a legendary Pokemon that you could transfer in as soon as possible. That seems busted.
That's true.
Because if they're not, especially if they don't confirm any other legendaries besides the regional ones.
To be fair, though, like most of the time, the transfer is not available till like midway to after the game is complete. Like in Let's Go, you had to have access to Fuchsia City before you can do any sort of transfer, and in almost every other game, you couldn't transfer until after the game was beaten.
You tell me Sun and Moon, you couldn't just transfer something from Pokemon Bank
I mean, at that point,
Pokemon Home acts as the new Pokemon
Yeah, I know,
Bank.
but it's kind of like how they did in X
Hey, Matt,
and
your
Y.
Slugma's probably dead. Oh, never mind. Now they want to attack these things.
But that's the thing, though. Like, this isn't like Gen 5. Like, oh, use this funky No, it's literally Pokemon Bank.
Yeah, but it's not going to be available until 2020, so...
Yeah, but when in 2020? Because if it's early enough,
Who knows?
late adopters of Sword and Shield can still get it.
Well, I mean, the moment it's available, any late adopter can just get it. It's the same with... It doesn't matter when it's...
No,
Please!
I mean,
No!
Don't kill me! Just
please don't kill me!
Being pushed to the edge of the arena, and the game just standing in front with just looking down.
Just like, doing the cry.
Peasants.
I have to go heal.
You have failed me. Boop.
Goodbye. No!
No, man, I meant like a late adopter of Sword and Shield could just start a game with a Melmetal. Not a late adopter of Pokemon Home.
Fair. But then again, you can also
pre-order the games and you'll get a free Melmetal and Meltan at level 100. Thanks,
the Meltan would not be that big of a deal.
Except then, you know, they're doing the whole badge thing again, so... You could crush everything before you if it decides to listen to you.
Oh no, when you get a gift Pokemon for Mystery Gift, it's OT's you usually. It's rather you or Pokemon Mystery Gift, something like that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it won't listen to you then. So I remember back in Black and White 2, there was an event that just gave you a level 100 Deoxys. Yeah.
Really?
But it was a mystery gift, so I thought like that was their workaround. I think you needed 8 badges, but I think at the time I remember the workaround being like, oh, it probably won't listen to you. But at the same time, if you have a level 100 Pokemon and it doesn't listen to you, does it really matter when you're battling level like 20 poison types?
Again, as long as it listens to you, because sometimes it'll just be like, yep, okay.
Yeah. I mean, like, eventually it'll listen to you. Also, if you just make your Deoxys the defense form, what are they gonna do?
Run into it until they run out of PP.
Yes. And then you still win.
Lily! I like Lily.
I also like Lily.
I think we had this conversation a while ago about, like, favorite,
Fossil
Pokemon.
We did.
Yeah, but did we have that on the channel?
No, that was
Is Metatite even going down any Shadow Meter? That's like the second battle where it just, like, hasn't gone down at all.
Maybe it's just going down a very small amount.
Bothering me.
Well, if the viewers hasn't heard it, Ryan, Mark, favorite fossils. We already know.
Amistar.
I think I said Aurorus is my favorite.
Aurorus.
Lily.
Its design, I like its design. I've become a lot softer for Ice-type Pokemon.
Praise the mighty Helix, for he is good. The mighty Helix delivereth and taketh away.
Mark did it for the memes.
No,
I know Mark's always loved
Amistar was one of my favorite Pokemon from the very beginning. Awesome design.
But it
So
failed.
do you just like Lileep, or do you like Cradily?
I like Cradily too, but I like Lileep's I just like Lileep's design.
Cradily, you can name it Dix.
I'm gonna name it Richard.
Richard Dix.
Close enough.
I think there was somebody on I was like watching the news or something, and there was someone named Dix or no, I can't remember, but it was Dixon. It was Dixon.
Wasn't our Bailey? Our Bayleaf was a special attack down nature. That's why Razor Leaf sucks.
But big upset.
Oh yeah, this was the generation where Razor Leaf was not physical.
Huh?
This was the generation where Razor Leaf was not physical.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Didn't we say we're also gonna try and get twin
with dual screens.
Dual screens
and
on
toxic. So it can actually do something. No, bad.
I'm just gonna look up when Bailey. I know Bailey learns both naturally. I mean, Meganium learns both.
Meganium's just got his plastic bags. I will not touch this common ground.
Be gone with you.
Be gone, peasants.
This Lilip is bulky as shit.
Lilips are bulky.
Well,
Bye-bye.
it's dead now. Hey, just an interesting question that crossed my mind. Like, on a generation per generation basis, when you get the free one, like, which one do you guys usually pick? Like, I know you'll pick Omnisar Gen 1 or Omnimite.
I will actually also pick Omnite because I like both them, but I like Omnite and Omnistar's design a little more than Kabuto.
It's not Omnistar, it's Omastar.
Omastar and Omnite's designs a little more. Like, Kabutops is badass, but I like the other two better.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Mark.
Usually, when it comes to Gen 3, I will choose Liliep as well. Because Rock Grass is actually a really good defensive typing, so that also helps. So Cradilia's moveset is cool. It gets like Stockpile, gets like Ingrain. But like, you know, Ancient Power and Giga Drain. It's just a fun Pokemon. I just find it fun to use.
Ryan, you answer for the first two. We haven't heard yours yet.
I'd probably agree with you guys on Gen 1. Like, I like Kabuto and Kabutops, but I never get to use them, and I would just typically default to Omastar. Gen 3, I'm going to be the odd one out, and I like Anorith.
I like Anorith and Armaldo too, I just like Lily better.
Although every time I tried to use Anorith and Nuzlocke, it's always died before it evolves.
Yep. Level 40, it's not easy. Another Trapinch?
Gen 4.
How many fucking ground types are we gonna face?
All of them.
Gen 4, boys.
Also, just quick thing, Mark. We need to teach Meganium Reflect then.
It's fine. Then you can buy it.
I'm just saying, it learns at level 12, where it's already gone. But it learns Light Screen at 41. Anyways. Sorry, Mark.
Gen 4?
Yeah. Would you like to start this one, Mark?
Shieldon. Bastiodon is my favorite.
I don't like either of them very much. But Rampardos, just because it's really good attack stat, like bonkers high attack stat, and also Cranidos has a bonkers high attack stat, so like... If you get the digging kit, go down, find a fossil really quick, like you'll have a level 25 Pokemon pretty quickly with a really good stat, like, yeah, I'll take that. Oh, I gotta go back and heal again.
I don't think I've ever actually used either of them in a playthrough.
I've never used either of them in a playthrough, but I just like Bastiodon a lot.
I have actually, I think I used a Bastiodon once and it was awful. Sorry, Ground Steel, or Rock Steel is just a bad type if you're not Aggron, sorry. That's how it is.
Even Aggron has a hard time with that typing, so...
Yeah, but Aggron's got the defense to back it up, and you could say Bastiodon does too. Bastiodon doesn't have the HP to back it up.
This more is just, what's your favorite one for it?
Yeah, also in Gen 3 when you're using Aggron, the beginning of the game doesn't have a lot of ground or fight. Well, I mean, like, Brawly is there, but after Brawly, there's not a lot of, like, abundance of fighting and ground types.
You don't even need to fight. You could just fight Brawly before you go into the cave, too.
Yeah, it's just the fact that it takes so long to get Aggron, but, like, it's worth it because Aggron's an awesome design.
Yeah. Anyway, Ryan?
I kind of have to go for Cranidos and Rampardos. I just like the designs more. Yeah. But again, I've never actually used them in a playthrough.
Gen 5, I think probably the harder, because I don't really... I'm going to have to go with Caracosta on Gen 5.
Alright, so...
I'm just not huge on either of them.
First time I played, I only knew the beginning evolutions, and I was like, oh, a turtle. I want that. I chose Caracosta, I chose Turtoga and evolved into Caracosta. I'm like, what the fuck is this grunkle-looking... I hate it. Archeops is awesome. The only reason Archeops isn't great is because of its ability. But if you can manage to keep it above half, you're fine. And it's very fast and very powerful. So I like Archeops. I just realized this episode probably should have ended, but we can go a little bit longer.
We'll just beat the shit out of this trainer.
We haven't finished our conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
For me, I don't know, Gen 5's the top. Like, the only one I've actually used is Archeops. But part of me does kind of want to try Caracosta as well. I don't know, like, my very first run had Archeops, and I used it throughout the entire game. But that's also probably because I didn't realize what Defeatus actually did.
It's not as bad of an ability as you think. Like, in competitive, it's only bad because of its ability, but even so, you can give it, like, Choice Scarf. And, like, just...
Did you just see that man roll India?
Why is this Meditite so weak? Weak! Habar.
I think we already know what Ryan's Gen 6 choice is, because
Of course. Even though even though I do really love the dragon type Pokemon, but between the two, I would pick Aurorus.
I'm picking Tyrantrum because it's a big ass T-Rex.
Tyrantrum was in my literal team. I loved it that much. It's an awesome design. But definitely not.
Okay, we're gonna do another monotype thing again, or
Yeah, we will eventually. Yeah.
I want to use Dragon. I want to really screw myself over.
because you'll have to transfer yourself a team and then just use Tyron.
That and
you only transfer the 2. That was part.
well,
of the
actually, here's the thing. There's a lot of Dragon types available in the game. You can get
but not early on.
Bagon's after the first gym. It's right before the second gym.
Is it?
It's part of the Coastal Pokedex.
It is, but I don't know if it's...
I remember exactly where to get it. It's right after that Zubat cave.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, there's a lot of Dragon types. I could use Goodra, which is the bulkiest thing alive. It's just the fact that I'd have to train them all. That's how I'd screw myself over. But I'm probably gonna.
Yeah, right.
You know, I'd like to do Electric.
I'm actually doing Electric next.
Shoot. Alright, I'll do Psychic.
No, if anyone's screwing themselves over, it's me, because the one I want to do is run his Ice.
Yeah, I mean, offensively, you'll be fine.
Defensively, I'm gonna crumble in like a piece of wet
Yeah,
paper.
have fun against the second gym. You're gonna literally lose the
Bro,
entire thing.
I beat the second gym without getting a KO on my fire run.
That was one of the only KOs I got. Was on the second gym.
I didn't get.
I got crit though.
I don't think I got my first KO until you guys both had at least 2. But then I still ended up losing because my Wash Rotom was not, or my Heat Rotom was not enough to kill a Gyarados.
Well, that's another thing. I could have used Rotom.
I used Heat Rotom. My entire team started with the letter M, in terms of naming.
Really?
Yeah. I meant all. I nicknamed them all so that they started with the letter M.
Why? If this kills my Metatype, of course you crit me. How many times has this Metatype been crit? Can we talk?
Within the Mount Battle alone, like 6.
Yeah, like, bro. Screw this episode. Bad episode.
Fabio!
Oh, he's out. When you bring out Fabio, that's how you know you're screwed.
So I guess these two are kind of an example, like Bayleaf has superior defenses but lower HP.
No, its HP's fine.
Oh, no, I mean, like, just comparing these two, I mean.
Oh!
Ampharos is
He just
higher
got
HP,
double crit.
But his defenses are lower.
Here's the thing about Ampharos. It's okay. So I have a thing about Slowbro. Slowbro's only 2 bad stats are attack and speed. 2 stats it does not need. Its HP is pretty fuego. Its defense is really, really high.
For some reason, it's physically bulky, though, compared to its special defense.
Did you get... Oh, next time.
We'll see y'all next time. Bye!
Bye, everybody. Talk about Slow King later.
Yay!